This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Rock here in downtown Guthrie, Oklahoma. And if you haven't been here, you ought to take a trip up here just to look around. I've had the opportunity to play in the old stadium, not the one that's sitting over here now, as far as the baseball diamond, but I've never played on this field. But this evening we have a man that's going to be here for the color commentary, and he's played on this field, coached on this field, and we're going to have the insights of Coach Josh Terry, who will be with us this evening. We have Jordan Ray down on the sidelines. Max Emmons is our producer, and Jaden Paulson is working the camera this evening. Whataburger is our sponsor for the Oklahoma Sports Network. Thank you to Whataburger for advertising with us this entire school year. Whataburger both at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time. Whataburger actually provided the crew this evening dinner, and it was wonderful. If you don't like the patty melt, you probably don't know what it means to be an Oklahoman. So this evening we come in, Carl Albert is versing Guthrie. Carl Albert comes in 8-0 on the season, 5-0 in district play. Guthrie comes in 6-2, 5-0 in district play. And for all intents and purposes, Coach Terry, this is going to be for the district championship.
Yes, sir.
Altus is out of it, and so there's nobody else that can come in. So just to give you an idea of what these teams have done coming into here, Carl Albert has scored 458 points and has only given up 19 points. And the Guthrie Blue Jays have scored 364 points and only given up 132 points. A good outing for this season. Carl Albert is coming off a home win versus Lawton, and that was 62-12. And Guthrie is coming off a 56-34 win at Altus. Guthrie has those 2 losses, but those 2 losses are 2 very good teams, Tuttle and Newcastle.
Perennial powers.
Absolutely.
In 4A football.
Absolutely, and very, very good, well coached, and places to go there for them in their classification. So we're going to be back here with our countdown to kickoff. Our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be back with our countdown to kickoff and our talk with Coach Terry here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network with our countdown to kickoff, again brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Make sure you stop by 5500 Tinker Diagonal and enjoy those Buffalo Wild Wings there in Del City, Oklahoma. So, Coach Terry, it is so good to have you here this evening, and look forward to hearing your insights as the game goes along. And you have 3 completely different perspectives because of you being an athlete on this field, and then you coming back after college. I don't know, maybe you did graduate assistant.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you were coaching the Titans for several years.
Yes.
And when I got hired, you were a coach on the football team. And then you moved to administration, and I guess they kicked you out of the coach's room when you moved to administration. So
I still frequent,
yeah.
Go see those guys every once in a while.
Yeah.
So, pretty incredible, blessed journey, I would think. You're right. I was a starter, and as a senior here, we played here. Unfortunately, we lost all 3 years that I was in high school here. So that that bad taste has just stuck around. You won't find a lot of blue in my closet.
That's
right.
That's
kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
My wife will laugh about that. Yes, athlete. Played for some Hall of Famers, some legends in the state of Oklahoma. Blessed to be able to do that. Coach Rose was my position coach. Mm-hmm. Really got me my first job in coaching in 2005 at Carl Albert Middle School. In 2006, he brought me and my buddy Dan Toney up to the high school, and we GA'd from 2006 and then I graduated from UCO in 2010, I think, and did 1 year at McGinnis. Everybody rags me about that, but when you're 21 years old,
Right.
you got to pay the bills.
Take a job.
You got a job.
Right. That's right. Take a job.
Thankfully, Dr. Kirk hired me back to come teach science, and from 2006 until 2016, minus 1 year, I was coaching football here, and then when I got a teaching job, coached football and track. Fortunate enough to win. I think I have 5 state championship rings in football.
Yeah.
Been an incredible ride, and then administrator. Again, blessed. Replaced Wayne Dozier, who was one of my football coaches, another Hall of Famer.
Yes.
As the freshman principal, did that for 4 years, and then I've been the senior assistant principal for the last 4 years.
And everybody talks well of you.
I appreciate that.
Students and faculty, I haven't heard anything different.
That's good. Try to be kind.
Right.
There are rough days, but hey,
sure.
It's part of it. I love my job. I love the place that I get to go to work.
Right.
It's home to me. Blessed to, again, work for somebody awesome. Ms. Goggins, she's a Titan just like this. I think that's something special I want to talk about.
It really is.
At Carl Albert High School, we have 20, almost 30 alumni who are on staff. And I mean, that's incredible. We have a staff of 65, I think. So, yeah, just been blessed. Not a lot of love for the Guthrie Blue Jays.
Right.
Don't like coming to Jelsma. It's a cool place, I guess.
Right.
But, I'll take Gary Rose Stadium and 18
obviously.
state championships and move on down the road.
And especially over this field. And you're going to be able to see, you're going to watch this evening, but this field, traditionally, they don't cut the grass before Carl Albert gets here.
It's always a little soft.
Yeah, it's always a little bit soft. And it seems like they probably haven't had rain here in 6 weeks, except for a half inch the other night. But the field looks like they've had 5 inches of rain in the last 3 days. So
I always kid that I feel like they leave the sprinklers on when we're coming to town.
Right.
Can't figure out how to turn those off.
So one of the things, and you and I talked about it previously just here in the last hour, but a lot of people, because Carl Albert has had quite a bit of success, literally from 2016 on, and so for the past 8 years, Carl Albert's had a lot of success against Guthrie. But that's not always been the case, and you talked about it. I mean, you went 0-3, and I can remember walking into Coach Corley's office one day, and I just happened to have on a blue shirt.
Yeah.
And he said, "What is that?" and I realized
That's a great
then.
question.
Yeah. I realized then that hatred goes deep.
And with that comes a lot of respect.
Absolutely.
I mean, they do things the right way around here. It's a unique situation in Guthrie. They have first-class people. Their football, all of their athletic programs, I feel like, are run well. That gets kind of back into the administration side. We don't really have. There's rivalry. There's no love lost between the two, but it could be a lot worse.
Yes.
There could be situations, and fortunately, we don't have that take place.
Right.
So a lot of respect to how they do things. I'm just not just have a bad taste for all the losses.
Okay. So Guthrie has put on quite a few good teams, and they have some state championships as well. And 2002, 2007, 2011, and 2013, I believe. And I'm looking at the board over there. That's the reason I'm cheating. But, they have had success, and you don't win state championships without going through Carl Albert, it seems like. So
that's right.
And so that has happened.
It was mentioned to us earlier that this was for the district championship. And,
right.
How many times in the last 20, 25 years has it come down to this football game?
That's exactly right. And so here we are at Guthrie this evening. It's a beautiful night with the rain that we had, and we looked up, and we are literally outside over here. We are in the stands on the visitor side, so it's a very unique setting for us to be over here. And just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. If something comes close on this side and it happens that it's going to be right on the sidelines, you're probably not going to see it. We'll do our best to tell you what happened, but we're not going to be able to see it either because on the visitor side of this stadium, there is approximately, I would say, 12 to 15 feet at the max, and from the sidelines to the brick wall. And so by the time you fill it in with players, there's just not much room. I've been on that sidelines during games, and and there's just not a lot of room down there. And so we're going to do our best to cover the game for you, and look forward to hearing Coach Terry during the game, as he is going to be describing the things that he sees from an offensive perspective and a defensive perspective as he sees them happen during the game. So we're going to be back with you here in just a few moments with our Keys to the Game. Keys to the Game are brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Call 405-737-4839 for our Keys to the Game. We'll be back in just a few moments on our Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That Snow.
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings, Whata Wings.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delt teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and with our keys to the game. One of the things that Coach Terry talked about here in regard to this stadium, and so we want to mention this, is that on the visitor side we actually have the band. The Guthrie band will be on our side of the field playing back towards the other side, and there are actually some ticket holders for Guthrie that are down here on our side as well. And so
not a lot of places you go and sit with the band and the opposing fans. And of course, and maybe they just knew you were coming, but there's a lot of police presence behind us, so that's good. The word's out.
Yeah. So I want to give a quick little update. There's going to be a donation drive, Kicks for Kids, that will be next week during the Altus game. And so if you would like to provide cleats, we would love to have your cleats, and they can just be good cleats. They can be, hopefully you clean them up a little bit, but we'd love to have the cleats for the kids, and any size will do. There are people that are actually playing ball in nothing but sneakers, and we'd rather have the cleats for the kids. So that will be next week during the Altus game. So keys to the game, Coach Terry. One of the things that I'd like to see in this game, and we have had a little bit of a problem with it throughout the season, is to cut down on the penalties and keep our composure on the field. And, of course, Guthrie is kind of a high
it's emotional.
It's an emotional game, and always is. And so we definitely want to take care of the penalties. We would love to win the turnover battle, which means we've got to go out and play hard and push and win that turnover battle. And then number 3, and I think we have an opportunity here. We've got a young line. They've got a young line as well. But I think we've got an opportunity. I think our line has done a great job at growing up and being strong this year. And saw some things even last week. We talked about it in the coaches show that comes out on Wednesday evening. But the line grew up. We went back and had to change some things in the middle of the game this last week, and they really grew up and did a great job at really coming out in the second half and being strong.
I couldn't agree more. They've come a long ways. I mean, and I had Coach Rose. These guys have Coach Madden, who, if he's not a Hall of Famer, he may be. If
he is.
Be, yeah. I mean,
he is.
Talk about lucky on the offensive line. We've had some good ones.
Absolutely. So, Jordan, you're down there on the sidelines. Do you have any keys to the game that you can think of at this time that you'd like to share?
Yeah, first of all, Kirk, it's great to be here. I've never been to a game here.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, I can't wait to be seeing more of this game. Think about last year's game. I think both teams had a blocked punt. If that sounds right.
It did.
So we'll see which special teams can strike first and make the big play. But the other thing I want to think about is snaps. Because I think, Kirk, you said last week Carl Albert had a backup center or a new center.
Yep.
So snaps for Carl Albert, that's going to be very important that they don't have any bad snaps that lead to a bad play.
And he will be back this week, so that should be a good thing. So the coin toss is coming to you, and out on the field right now is number 16, Caden Davis, number 12, Marcus James, number 6, Tristan Haynes, and number 7, Trinae Washington for the Carl Albert Titans. So we're going to listen to the coin toss here. The coin toss is brought to you by Tegan Malone. I'll tell you more about that in a minute.
Blue Jays talk to Blue Jays. None else, right? Okay, here we go. I got a coin that's a tail, that's a head. What are you going to call?
Tails.
What do you say?
Tails.
All right, we're going to throw it. If it doesn't hit the ground, we'll do it again. It is heads. You won the toss.
Defer.
All right, these guys right here.
Guthrie wins the toss, and they defer.
I'm guessing you're going to want the ball.
We'll take the ball.
You want
Guthrie
the ball.
won the toss and deferred.
That way. All right, let's do the midfield shuffle right here.
All right, the Titans will be defending the north end zone. That is to the right on your television screen. And we're ready for this coin toss. Was brought to you by Tegan Malone. Tegan Malone is a proud product of Middale Schools. She's also a former Middale school teacher, a mom, now runs a small business right in Midwest City. She's running for State House District 95 to be a champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone. That's next Tuesday, by the way, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. All right, your starting lineups for this evening. On the offensive side, at left tackle, number 54, Thomas Welch. At left guard, number 52, Kalen Smith. At center, number 56, Cody Volker. At right guard, number 67, Elijah Esparza. At right tackle, number 64, Wyatt LeClaire. At tight end, number 12, who was also out there for the coin toss, Marcus James. At wide receiver, number 6, Tristan Haynes. At wide receiver, number 5, Todd James. At wide receiver, number 7, Trey Washington. At running back this evening, starting number 3 is L.T. Simmons. And at quarterback, number 11 is Devin Woodring. And now for your defense, I'm sorry, now I'm looking at the wrong sheet of paper. And now for your defensive starters. At defense, number 58, LeBron Royal. At defensive tackle, number 59, Kathan Perucci. At defensive tackle, number 77, Nick Hill. At defensive end, number 57, Joe Thomas. At the Sam linebacker, number 23, Carl Vion Young. At Mike linebacker, number 16, Caden Davis. At Will linebacker, number 12, Marcus James. At your corner, number 8, DeAndre Dukes. Strong safety tonight, number 7, Trey Washington. At the Will safety position, number 5, Todd James. And at the other corner, number 6, Tristan Haynes. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Kaufman specializes in athletic injuries and is able to get athletes back in action very quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better and recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. Our instant replay this evening is brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Brown's Driving School has been serving the Midwest City area since 1996. They offer driver education, the road exam, defensive driving, and a motorcycle training. Go see them at 29th and Douglas next to Tinker Tag Agency, Brown's Driving School, where safety is our driving concern. Scoring recap this evening is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Call J.R. Rowlett at 405-445-8971. And our Red Zone sponsor is Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs. That is Sovereign Bank at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130, member FDIC. The Titans are getting ready behind their Titan banner, and we are just about ready for kickoff. And as that happens, we will get underway here. It looks like 1 minute and 57 seconds is left on the clock, and we'll be getting ready for the kickoff here shortly. So, Coach Terry, do you still get excited before a football game?
Yes, and I get asked all the time, do I miss it? Are you ready for I do. Friday nights, it doesn't get any better.
No.
There's nothing better than this. I sent a clip from Drew Brees to Coach Dunn this morning that he was talking to a group of people and encouraging high school kids to enjoy it because it doesn't get better.
No.
And that's from a guy who's won the Super Bowl. So,
that's exactly right.
Of course. And then at a place like this, it doesn't really get much better. Yeah, you miss Friday. I miss weekend work.
Right.
That's fun, being in the coach's office and scheming stuff up. And that was something when you talked to me on Monday about doing this. I got back on Huddle. I still have my login. They haven't kicked me off there yet.
Yeah.
Logged in and actually watch film with a purpose again to kind of have an idea. Even though Guthrie, I could draw up their defense without watching anything. It hasn't changed in 25, 30 years probably.
Right.
I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do, and they do it really well. So, yeah, it's exciting. Rivalry games are always fun. Just hope to take care of the football, win up front, like you said.
That's right.
Score more points.
Here comes the Titans coming on the field. They are being escorted by the Spirit Club, and that is the Titan flags that are coming by. And tonight, number 67, Elijah Esparza, is carrying the battle flag at the back. And so the Titans are ready. They've had their final discourse in the locker room, which I have just got to tell you is one of the smallest locker rooms in the state. And
it is vastly improved from what it used to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is still small. You're correct.
All right. Well, the Titans seem to be ready, and we're ready for this game this evening. So as we get ready for this countdown to kickoff, I want to remind you who our kickoff sponsor is. That is Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. 10,002 Southeast 15th Street, and right here in Midwest City, Oklahoma. So if there are a little bit and we're not loud enough, please let us know, and we'll do our best to turn it up.
It's open air.
It is open air.
Surrounded by the crowd and the bands on both sides, so it might be a little tough to hear.
It's going to be a little tough to hear this evening. Guthrie is set up and ready to go. And so doing the kicking duties this evening is number 57. That's Corey Carlock. Actually, that may be number 53. I'm sorry. Number 53, that's Jesus Torres. And
they were practicing high mortars and onside. They were doing a little bit of everything pregame, so we'll see here.
Carl Albert's got two back this time. We've got Todd James and Tristan Haynes. They're going to bump it on the ground. It's going to be taken there by Trinae Washington. He's going to cut up across the 40, and he gets tackled hard right there. Good field position for the Carl Albert Titans.
Pick your poison on who you're kicking it to.
Exactly. So the Carl Albert The Carl Albert Titans have their first possession of the evening, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. And the referees are very busy on making sure that we keep our knees covered.
Spread personnel.
Yep.
Trips open.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. Going to be a handoff right up the middle to Elijah Matthews, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard. They're going to say he just gets above the 40.
And plays like that exemplify this game. I mean, this is, you just to come and expect to have to grind the whole time.
Absolutely.
Nothing's easy.
Interesting, Matthews is the running back in right now. For
Elijah Matthews still in there at running back. This time we've got Jackson Webster to the top of your screen, trips to the bottom. Woodring in at quarterback. Woodring takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got some time. He's going to throw it deep down to Jackson Webster and knocked away. Good play there by number 12. And that is Whitehorn, Darian Whitehorn for Guthrie. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Something that you will see a lot tonight out of their secondary. They're going to man you up and run with you and let their 5 or 6, 7 make pressure. Trust their guys in the back end to stay hooked up, and that was really well. He did that really well over there.
Just a high point out there and knocked it away. Jackson Webster is the top of your screen, trips to the bottom. Woodring in there. He's got some protection. He's going to move out to the right side. He's got some running room. Across the 40, 45. Gets knocked out of bounds there at about the 47.
About 3 yards short, looks like.
Yep.
First down, brings up 4th down and 4 for the Titans.
And that's going to be 4th down. The ball is at the 47-yard line. So 3 yards to pick up. And we've got Trey Washington back in the punt formation. And back deep is number 3. And that is Colton Carlock.
Quarterback.
Yeah, he's the quarterback, transferred in from Del City. Ada, I'm sorry. I keep saying Del City. He actually transferred in from Ada. And Trey, that's a beautiful
Great
punt.
kick.
Going to knock that down, and it hits at the 10-yard line and is going to bounce out of bounds there at about the 11.
Well done.
Great job there, and Guthrie is going to have its first possession of the first half here with 10:13 left in the first quarter. Our first quarter sponsor is Ben Osenga. For life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400.
Tells you what kind of athlete we're defending at quarterback if you put him back there to return punts.
Exactly. So Colton Carlock is the quarterback. Elijah Smith is the running back. They've got 2 wide to the top. Going to hand it off there to the Smith. Smith cuts back, and he's going to get hit right there at the 11-yard line.
Great job by our defense there. If you're at home with Guthrie, one of those things that you can watch, you can follow number 20 And watch their right and left guard. Those guys take you to the football, I would say 90% of the time.
So the ball goes from the 10-yard line out to the 11-yard line. 1 yard gain. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
That was counter out of a wing with number 20.
This time they're going to spread it out to the left. We've got 2 wideouts to the left. They're going to go power to the right side. Carlock is still back there with Smith. He's going to keep it himself. He tries to make it around this right side.
Very nice.
Picks up about 2 yards on the play.
Just traded their end and wing and ran zone this way with the quarterback.
Joe Thomas in there on the tackle. And the ball is moved up to about the 13-yard line.
I had a great conversation with Joe at lunch today. Yeah. Really good.
Was he ready to go?
He was. If you know Joe, it's Crazy Joe.
Crazy
if you know
Joe.
him.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler. He's a different breed.
Yeah.
He's leading the team in sacks, and I asked him about catching up with LeBron on touchdowns, and he goes, he's not getting those touchdowns without me making pressure and fumbles. I thought it was great.
Exactly. Yeah. 3rd down and 7 for the Blue Jays, and there's 1 second left, and that will be a 5-yard penalty. Delay of game by the Blue Jays.
They did throw a flag.
And the flag was thrown, so that's how it's going to play. So the ball is going to be moved back to the 9-yard line.
Delay a game against the Blue Jays.
After the penalty is going to bring up 3rd down and 12. So this is an important down right here, 3rd down and 12, 8:32 left. Trips to the left. Yep. Man in motion left out of the pocket. He's going to throw it out there, and that's not enough for the 1st down. He is picking up 7 yards on the play. He's going to bring up 4th down and about 4 to go.
Really good possession.
To Watson.
That's a big delay of game penalty.
Absolutely. Ball is put on the 15-yard line, and that's going to bring up a punting situation, and the punter this time is going to be standing back inside the 5-yard line. Tristan Haynes is standing at the Guthrie 45.
See if we get a return here.
And they're going to get that ball off, and it's going to be high to Tristan. He's going to take it, and that's as far as he goes. He's going to take the ball up to the 46-yard line, and 2 3-and-outs now by each team. Carl Albert has its 2nd possession of the 1st quarter.
Nice high punt. Let their guys get down there and cover against a really good athlete in number 6, Tristan.
So the ball is at the 47-yard line in positive territory for the Titans. Haynes and Washington to the left.
LT Simmons in.
Yep, Jackson Webster to the right. Got a tight end to the right side. LT Simmons in the backfield. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got time. He throws deep across the middle, and they're coming back, and it's intercepted down at the 9-yard line.
You notice there they lined up in a 4-man front. They brought 35 out here over our number 2 receiver and walked him down and brought pressure on. That's what you're going to get all night. They're going to bring pressure up front and play man in the back end just like they did.
First turnover of the evening is committed by the Carl Albert Titans.
Another good play by their corner.
And that was Carlock again, the quarterback. And the ball is going to be down at the 10-yard line with 7:33 left here in the 1st quarter.
Very few defensive backs have made that play against Carl Albert this season.
Right. Most of the times because they're not looking back. 2 men to the top of the screen, 1 man to the bottom. Carlock's going to hand off to, no, he's going to keep it himself around this right side. Todd James is the first one there. Going to be about a 5-yard, maybe 6-yard pickup on the play from the 10 out to the 16. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Blue Jays.
Watching that, it looked like a read, but I think he's keeping that the whole way with the lead blocker coming around to the right side. Design run for the quarterback.
Smith still in the backfield with Carlock at quarterback. Power set to their left side. Handoff to Smith, and he gets hit at the line of scrimmage. And I don't think he's going to make anything there.
I think what we're seeing early is what you said in your keys of the game. Win the line of scrimmage.
You've got to win the line of scrimmage. The ball remains right there at the 16-yard line, so no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 4. Power to the left side.
Trying to get us to jump with their hurry up.
Yep. One man wide to the right.
Here comes Marcus.
Smith is still in the backfield. Carlock is coming around. He's going to go to that left side, and he cuts back, and you were absolutely right. Marcus James was firing off this left side, worked all the way around, and was in there with Tristan Haynes. And Nick Hill with the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th down and 4. They're too deep to do anything else, so they're going to punt. And Tristan Haynes. Go ahead.
One of the remarkable things about Carl Albert, they have now 2 Division I linebackers and Caden Davis.
Right.
And his is coming, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Tristan Haynes is now at the 45 of Guthrie. And that was a good job by Caden Davis, almost getting through. The ball went up high. Tristan Haynes just fair catches down here at the 47-yard line.
Maddox Wilkerson is in. This is the first time we've seen a tight end in for Carl Albert.
This is Carl Albert's 3rd possession of the evening. 5:27 left.
Gonna have 2 tight ends here, looks like.
Yep.
So it's a double tight end to the right side. 2 men wide out to the left. LT Simmons in the backfield. Woodring still at quarterback.
Oh, hold your water.
And that's going to move us back into Titan territory.
Marcus giveth and he taketh away.
What happens? How you respond now, that's the key.
Yep.
You're going to have penalties. How can you overcome them?
So that's going to take us back to the 48-yard line. No change of play.
5 down guys, 2 linebackers, 4 to secondary.
This time Woodring throws it out here to Haynes. Haynes has got across the 45 to the 40, and he gets knocked out of bounds right at the yard marker. We'll see where they put that ball.
That's quite the duo. 7 blocking for 6. You got
absolutely
2 future Sooners hooking up right there. It's pretty incredible. And 6 can make up for a 5-yard penalty just like that.
He picks up all 15 of it, and that's going to bring up 1st down. The ball is at the 37-yard line, and that's a Titan 1st down. This time 2 tight to the left, double tight end to the right. This time, and Woodring is just going to have to eat it back there.
He'd like to give that.
Yeah.
He could run that play again. That's a give.
So Woodring gets caught in the backfield this time. It's going to move the ball back to the 41-yard line. 4 yards loss on the play.
Changing personnel here.
So 2 tight ends come off. The running back comes off. Elijah Matthews goes on. Got Todd James, Haynes and Washington to the right. And Oku is over here on the left side. It's going to be a pitch out there to Elijah Matthews, and he's trying to make it around the corner.
Good job.
And a good hard run by Matthews gets him across the 40.
This zone option to the field.
Short of the 1st down. Brings up 3rd down for the
3rd and 11.
And that's going to place the ball down there at about the 38-yard line. 3rd down and 11.
Spent a lot of years
Speak 2
working
down territory.
with Coach Johnson in the box. I'd like to know what he's thinking right now, see his call sheet.
Absolutely. So they're going to go with an empty backfield. You've got Oku and Matthews to the top of the screen. Trips to the left. They're going to bring them all. And Woodring's going to step up. He's got a man wide open. That is Washington. 10-5. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
If you're playing against man and you can give your there's a flag. If you can give your quarterback just a little bit of time, let your athletes get open in space.
And they're going to call holding on the Titans. That was very late.
Welcome to Jelsma.
There you go. That was a very late call. But that is going to be a holding back here at the 44-yard line.
One of your other keys was penalties.
Absolutely.
We've had 2 now.
Yep.
And that one's a big one.
That one takes points off the board.
Yeah.
Against the Titans.
So that's going to move the ball back to the 48-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 21. Well, you asked what Coach Johnson was going to call. That was a pretty good call.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he is. Matthews still in the backfield at running back. Trips to the left, one man to the right. Woodring drops back to pass, and they're going to come through on him. And again, Trene is open. 1st down, Carl Albert, no flags.
Devin took a shot there. They twisted up front. Got somebody running. What a ball, stepping into that hit. Trene, what a play again.
That ball is going to be placed down at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. Yeah, he knew that was coming. That guy was coming right up the middle at him.
Shows a lot of heart to step in and take one on the chin like that.
He's tough as a boot. He really is.
He's been way impressive to me this year.
Yes. Todd James, Washington, and Haynes on the right side. LT Simmons in at running back, tight end on the left. Going to throw it back out there to Haynes.
Outside.
Haynes is going to get across the 20, down to the 15. There's a flag thrown all the way down at the 16-yard line.
Pass complete to number 6.
I'm not going to comment.
And
With the tackle, but there's a flag on the play.
they're going to call holding down there on Todd James. And that is going to go from the spot of the foul. It should be the 15, back it up to the 25, I believe.
Yeah. Replay the down.
So the overall is going to be a loss of about 3, maybe 4. And they're going to place that ball at the 26-yard line. So a 4-yard loss, still 1st down and 14 now for the Titans.
And we've shown we can overcome. Just stick to it. Protect up front. I'd like to see those guys up front pick up their stunts a little bit better. I mean, we've shown we can get some guys open and let Devin deliver the ball to them.
2 men to the left, double tight end on the left side. Woodring's going to bring it out here to this left side. He's going to throw back, and he's got a man.
He's being
touchdown!
held. Great job by
beautiful pass, great catch. Catches it as he's falling down. That's Todd James. Nope, that's Tristan Haynes. I'm sorry. Tristan Haynes with the reception in the end zone for the 26-yard touchdown.
And just as I'm talking about the O-line, he had a perfect pocket there to throw in. Great play.
Woodring to Haynes, 26 yards for the touchdown. Ethan Spiewak in to do the kicking duties. Farley is the holder. And the ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 7-0 here over the Guthrie Blue Jays.
Some great answers after penalties there. That's a great job.
Absolutely. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That was 5 plays and covered just under 3 minutes. And Woodring to Haynes from 26 yards out for the score. And that is your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. Kickoff brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day at 15th and Post Road, just down the street from the high school.
And JR sitting right here in front of us, a 2002 grad.
And Ethan Spiewak is lined up And looks like he's going to take this one deep.
Got presented a Death Squad shirt last week.
Yes,
I don't know
he
if everybody's
did.
aware of that. It's the first time somebody that's not a defensive starter.
That ball's going to fall at the 5-yard line, taken there, cross the 15, and
I think it was a shoulder pad. We'll say it was a shoulder pad. Yeah.
Okay, we'll say that. If you want to say that, Cooper Brackage brought a man down, and evidently
the reaction from the crowd tells you face mask, but
right, but there was no flag.
They got that one right.
That's right. There was no flag to prove that happened. So Guthrie will have its third possession here of the first quarter. 2:42. The coaches on the other side were livid, and I probably would have been too.
Here we go. They got 20 in there.
Yep. Ball's at the 19-yard line. Carlock takes the ball, hands it off to Smith. Smith goes right up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards, maybe 3.
Snap at the ball, 20 shuffles over, and they just run lead out of shotgun.
So the ball is going to be placed
at the 27?
22.
22, I'm sorry.
22-yard line. 3 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7. Looks more like 2nd and 8 to me, but.
It's been a while since I've had to count yard lines.
Right. One man wide to the right. Heavy package to the left. Man in motion left or right across the formation. Carlock going to drop back, going to throw it out here to number 10, and he catches it, and that's a stick.
We've had a good series for Trernay the last
Absolutely. Good
plays.
Catch there by Watson, but Trernay Washington just planted him at the 25-yard line, or at the 35-yard line, and that's a first down for the Guthrie Blue Jays. A nice catch. The ball went up in the air. He kept his eyes on it, but when he turned back around, Trernay just planted him in the ground.
Number 14 at quarterback. I missed that earlier. So they were giving number 3 a break.
Dalen Rice is in at quarterback. He's going to drop back to pass.
44
he
drag.
throws one across. Oh! Todd James tipped the ball.
And Davis was going to pick that off.
Yep. It got Oskied by number 44, the tight end, Eli Plagg. And he falls out of bounds after 9 yards gained. The ball goes to the 43-yard line.
Man.
That was a pick by Davis for sure.
That's this football game.
Yeah, it is. Heavy package to the left, one man to the right. The package is going to move to the right side.
Gonna counter the other way.
Rice is in at quarterback. He's going to keep the ball, and I don't think he made it. I don't think he picked it up. And that's going to move the ball up to the 44. Is going to be
bringing some more linemen in.
3rd down and 1. And they're going to trade some linemen out. We're going to trade some defensive line out.
We have heavy or rhino. I don't know what Guthrie calls this.
Welch is in there. Nick Hill is in there.
Gotta love an 8-man surface.
Blake Doles is going to take the direct snap. He takes the snap. He goes to the right side. He got the first down.
Yeah.
And he goes up to the 46-yard line. That's what he needed. Needed 1, picked up 2.
Rice is back in at quarterback.
Yep. This is just smash mouth football. I mean, that's what Guthrie does.
Every year.
Every year. So Colton Carlock comes back in at the quarterback position. Transfer out of Ada.
I think we're seeing here.
We actually have a double quarterback set here.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, because Dalen Rice is actually going to receive the ball from center. Man in motion. Rice is going to keep it. He's going to pitch it out there, and that's Marcus James. And that's going to be a loss on the play of about 2 to 3 yards.
Todd did a great job spilling it there, and Marcus cleaned it up, running the alley. That's really good.
Great job at staying at home out there by Todd James. It's going to be a 3-yard loss on the play.
And just like that, the quarter's over.
And that is the quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead 7-0. A quick quarter there. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and it's second down and 13, and the second quarter is brought to you by Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes, lease and owner finance. Call 405-931-3046.
Both quarterbacks.
This time, Rice takes the ball, hands it off to Carlock. Nothing there.
Very good.
No gain on the play, brings up third down.
Did a great job stuffing the spiller or the puller right in the hole. It doesn't give the running back a lot of places to go if he's got to run around a lineman.
And that's going to...
They've got something out of this, Coach.
Absolutely.
They've got some kind of throwback.
Got two men wide to the right. Tight end on the left side. Man in motion left or right across the formation. This time it's Rice that takes it back. He's going to throw it across the middle. And that was intended for number 20. Blake Doles goes incomplete.
Defensive ends, we were talking about LeBron and Crazy Joe getting after him there. That's really good.
You know, one of the things that I'm seeing here is that Rice seems to be their better thrower.
Sure.
Carlock is obviously their better runner, and so that's the way that they're playing it. Carlock is the punter, which means you kind of want to keep a punt safe looking.
Absolutely. And you're not going to get anything past Coach Farley.
Right, exactly.
Special teams coordinator. I'm telling you, nobody watches more special teams film than that guy.
Matthews and Haynes back. And this time Joe makes his presence known back there in the back. You just get away from it and take it right there. So the ball is going to be downed at about the 26-yard line. And that will be the end of that possession. That was 7 plays, and Carl Albert is going to have its 4th possession of the first half.
You always like scoring and then preventing the other team from answering your score.
So the ball is at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. L.T. Simmons in at running back. Washington out here wide to the right.
Todd and Tristan at the top.
Tight end on the left side. Going to bring the tight end around. That's Maddox Wilkerson. He was leading the blocking and is going to pick up about 3 yards.
I've seen, watching the out this game from last week with Guthrie, they're playing more 4-man front than they have against us probably in a long time.
The ball is placed just shy of the 30-yard line. And so 3 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd down and 7.
Short gain by Woodring brings up 2nd down for the Titans.
James Washington and Haynes to the top of your screen. Tight end on the right side. L.T. Simmons in the backfield. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out there to Haynes. This time Haynes can brace through one guy, and there's going to be another flag, and that was Washington out there on the outside, and he was trying to protect Haynes. I think they're going to throw the flag back there at about the 26-yard line. Holding is called against the Titans.
We're going to have to start throwing the bubble to our side.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's answer.
There we go. We did in the last one. We got to do it again. So the ball is going to be moved back to the 19-yard line.
Holding
It's
the Titans.
2nd down now and about 18. Trips to the right, one man to the left.
Got an empty.
Going to go the empty backfield. Elijah Matthews is up there at the top as well. Woodring drops back. Got a man coming. Going to be thrown out there to Washington one more time. And
yeah, he caught it.
It's good. He was down, and it's a catch. And so that ball is going to go up to the 42-yard line.
There's no reviews in high school, so line up. And
that's right. Woodring and Washington goes out to the 42, 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. Yeah, he was on his back, and then the ball fell out. So
far, Trernay is the penalty answer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 1st and 10, 9:46. Two men to the top, one man to the bottom. Woodring's going to cut upfield. He's got some running room, and he gets out across the 45.
Backside linebacker, that always the blankety-blank backside linebacker. That Coach Rose and Coach Goff would say that I don't know how many times.
He gets up to the 47-yard lines, 5-yard picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 5.
He's a tough kid. He's a hard runner.
He is. You know, I asked him about that in an interview we had with him on the coaches show, and he said, you know, he liked running. So
he does well.
Yep, 2 men to the bottom, double tight end set. This time he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got a man. Again, beautiful catch. Was he out of bounds? Oh. Right over the top of the head.
If you've never been here, the wall, if you've been to Stillwater at OSU, it's close there, but the walls at Jelsma
they're close.
2 steps from running into. Cheerleaders have to get out of the way. I mean, there's no room at all.
No. Great catch, just was out of bounds.
I'd like to see that again.
2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Double tight end set. Woodring drops back to pass. He's got a little time. He's got him again. This time it's LT Simmons out of the backfield. 10, 5, touchdown! No flags.
So one of the risks you run playing as much man as they do, you get the tailback wheel out of the backfield, and linebackers got to run with a running back all the way down the field. It's a great call.
Brandon Johnson scores again.
Devin is putting him on the spot, too. He's got the 1 interception, but that ball that was intercepted was a great play by the corner. He hit LT in stride there. That was really nice.
Beautiful pitch and catch. And as you said, in stride for 47 yards.
Had an injured Blue Jay on the end of the play. Don't know who that was.
He got up and went off, and that's good. Farley in for the hold. Spiewak to do the point after try. Farley gets the ball down. The kick is up, and it's in the street.
In onto the street.
There we go. And that brings the score 14-0 for your Carl Albert Titans. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Welcome back to the Rock, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-0. And that was a 5-play drive and took up 3 minutes and 32 seconds and covered 74 yards. And it was the touchdown there by Woodring to LT Simmons. Curl right out of the backfield, and a beautiful catch and run by LT Simmons. You know, he's fast. If he gets it behind you, it's over.
Yeah, if nobody's in your way, that guy can run.
Yeah.
And they showed it there.
Interestingly enough, it was his first touch of the night.
That's right, it was.
can hear the student sections going back and forth here. It's always good to yell back and forth across the field.
Spiewak, there's really no wind down here to speak of right now. And so Spiewak is in. He has the leg to be able to put it in to the end zone for the touchback. Let's see what he does here. And he's going to drive this one high again. He's going to get taken there at the 2-yard line, out across the 10 to the 15. He cuts back to his left, and a good run there all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Carlock again.
Yep. So Guthrie will have its 4th possession of the evening. 8:29 here in the second quarter. And the ball is going to be on the 30-yard line. Quick game.
It's flying by.
Yeah. In at quarterback is Colton Carlock.
Trade the tight end in the wing.
2 men wide to the right.
Run it back.
Carlock's going to hand it off to Smith, and he's going to pick up a yard, and that's it.
When they trade like that and 44 goes over there to the other side, he's covered up. He can't run out on a pass route.
Right. So the ball is going to be placed at the 31-yard line. Actually, they're going to give him to the 32, and I just don't see it. But 32-yard line brings up 2nd down and 8. Trips to the right this time. Tight end on the left. Carlock calling for the ball, trying to get the Titans to jump, and they're all down on one knee waiting. Elijah Smith in there at running back.
Follow the pullers. The left guard.
This time he hands it off to Smith, and he's just going to back his way. This time Tristan Haynes has to bring him down after he picks up about 10 yards on the play.
He gave most of those yards running backwards.
Yep. Goes from the 32 up to the 42, and that's a 1st and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Trips to the right, tight end on the left. Same formation as the previous play. Carlock looks to the sidelines. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Carlock calls for the ball. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get brought down there by Tristan Haynes again, but not after about 4 yards picked up. 3 yards from the 42 up to the 45 brings up 2nd down and 7.
2 power plays in a row, one to the tailback, one to the quarterback.
Brings up 2nd down for the Blue Jays.
Maddox Vaughn for the Blue Jays is out here wide to the left. Looks like they're going to go with an empty back. Nope, he's going to move it back. Trips to the right.
Short on clock.
7 seconds left on the play clock. And they all get down. Going to move him out. 1, and they call timeout. Guthrie calls timeout as the play clock was running down, so we're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 2nd down and 7. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Man in motion out of the backfield.
44.
Carlock drops back. He's going to throw it to the middle, and overthrown. Was intended for number 17. And that is Maddox Vaughn, well covered there by DeAndre Dukes and Caden Davis. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 now. That was Dalen Rice who's in at quarterback when they're throwing.
We just put one of our tailbacks on a linebacker, and they kind of do the same thing there, but a lot of people know Caden Davis runs on the 4x100 team.
Oh, yeah, he is fast. Man in motion left to right across the formation. This time Rice drops back to pass. He's going to throw it out there in the flat. It's picked! Todd James, and he's going to fall down there at the 47-yard line. Turnovers are even, and I like that.
I think we're in trouble if the tailback keeps going up the sideline. He'd turn it into an out route, and Todd undercut it. It was a great play.
Todd James with the interception. And the ball is going to be at the 47-yard line. Carl Albert will have its 5th possession.
Would love to see a 6-minute touchdown drive right here.
Absolutely. 6:14 left here. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Woodring is going to hand it off to Matthews. Matthews cuts up the middle, picks up about 3 to 4 yards across the midfield to the 49-yard line.
In this game, 3 to 4 yard runs, you got to be happy with them.
I'm
Sometimes
good.
They're not so good. You make 4 yards. Next time you might make 10, 12.
Yep.
You bring it. But you got to stick with the run game, which I know Coach Johnson will do. A lot of people aren't disciplined enough to keep hammering out 4-yard runs.
By the way, guys, Del City is up 20-7 at Claremore in the 2nd quarter.
All right, thank you, Jordan. One man to the top of your screen, trips to the bottom.
Option.
And this time Woodring's going to keep it, and he cuts back up, and he's going to pick up another 4 to 5 yards. They're going to place that ball at the 45-yard line.
Here comes our Rhino package.
And so it's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 2 here.
Here comes Caden.
Bring the Rhino package in. Caden Davis will take the direct snap. You bring in those big tight ends, Wilkerson and James. You've got LeBron Royal and Darian Thomas in there with the heavy blockers. Guthrie's seen this many times.
Get outside,
Caden's going to take it outside. He's got the 1st down and more. He cuts back to the middle. He gets inside the 45-yard line, goes down at about the 32.
Kind of what we were talking about earlier. He can run.
Yes, he can.
And if he's 2 inches taller, that guy's going just about anywhere he wants next level.
They're going to put that ball at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
Trips over here.
Yep, trips to the right. Tight end on the left.
Yeah, we're not lined up right.
Oh, man in motion.
Can't do
Yeah,
that.
Marcus James jumped up and took off to the left side.
Yeah, he was supposed to be on the left with our trips on the right.
Yep. So that's going to move the ball back to the 38-yard line after the penalty. And is going to bring up 1st down and 15.
Well, the answer's been Trene. We'll see what Coach Johnson dials up. It's really pick your poison down here with these 3.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
receiver.
Tight end on the left side, trips to the right. LT Simmons in the backfield.
Yeah, pump and go.
Woodring pumps. He's going to push downfield. He's got Trene Washington again. And that was almost an interception there by Carlock, but we're going to see what the call is.
This goes to show you how disciplined Guthrie is. You know, you give them a pump fake for the drift, and they stay with
Pass interference is called, yeah.
Stay with their responsibility and almost make a play on the ball down there.
Pass interference is called against the Blue Jays, and so that's going to move the ball there from the 38-yard line.
Is that their first penalty?
That's the first one that I can recall.
2nd penalty, they had to delay a game early
Oh,
on.
that's right, right off the bat. So the ball is going to be moved down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. trips to the right, tight end on the left. Woodring going to take the ball, hands it off to L.T. Simmons. He just bounces back and forth, gets down to about the 19.
Wow. Maddox Wilkerson at tight end just pancaked the guy out there. Borderline abuse.
There you go. 3 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd and 7. LT's got an incredible sidestep.
And his motor runs.
He does. But you're right, Maddox Wilkerson, when he caught that pass last week and took off down the sidelines,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Washington, wide to the left, 2 men to the right, double tight end set.
Throw to Washington.
He's going to toss it out there to Washington, and he's going to be out of bounds, juggling it out. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. From the 19, we are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank, dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community, located at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Your replays again this evening are brought to you by Brown's Driving School. 3rd down and 7. Coach Terry, I'm getting people that are saying you're a natural. So,
well, that's awesome.
Yeah, trips to the right, 2 men to the left. Empty backfield for Woodring. Looks like they're going to bring a little pressure. Woodring's going to step up. He's going to throw it deep.
Corner.
And he gets tugged on again. He gets tugged on again on his shirt.
I think that was more pass interference than the
other one. Absolutely, I agree. So this time we're going to put Spiewak in.
No win. Nothing to worry about for Spiewak.
Yeah. So the ball is at the 19-yard line. Looked like pass interference. He was dragging him by the shirt, but nothing is called. And so Spiewak comes out, and he will be attempting a 36-yard field goal.
51 earlier in the year, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That was at Noble.
And it had a couple yards.
Yes, it did. And Carl Albert's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with him. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Be sure if you're watching us on Facebook or on X or YouTube this evening, we'd love to have your comments on any of those, and we would love to respond if we can. And right now, we've got about 600 people watching on Facebook Live, so I'm not sure what the regular network is, but normally the Titans are running about 2,500 a week, and so we're glad to have you watching. Ethan Spiewak comes in here, 36-yard attempt. The holder is Jake Farley. He calls for the ball. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good.
Nailed it.
And the Carl Albert Titans now go up 17-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That was a 2-minute and actually a 3-minute and 1 second drive. And that covered 53 yards, capped off there by a 36-yard field goal by Ethan Spiewak. And the Titans now lead 17-0. That scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan, J.R. Rowlett, for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time. Spiewak takes and boots it down this right side this time. The ball is caught there at the 5-yard line. He's going to get up across the 15, and that is it.
Coverage.
Great job there by Carl Vion Young coming up and making that tackle.
Carl Vion just got his first Division I offer to Oklahoma State.
Yes, he did. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left here. Guthrie's 5th possession.
And if you didn't know, if you looked at Carl Vion and you look at Marcus, you probably couldn't tell them apart. They are specimens of football players.
Yep.
And both yes sir, no sir kind of gentlemen.
That's right. Ball's at the 19-yard line, 3:09. This time we've got Dalen Rice. He's more the passing quarterback. 2 men split wide to the left. He's going to hand it off. And, great job. That's Marcus James. Ooh, that's a punishing hit.
Cleaning up the counter there. That's really, yeah, that was a great hit.
Ball goes from the 19 back to the 17-yard line, 2-yard loss. Brings up 2nd down and 12. It's about 1.5 yard loss, but I'm going to call it 2 just because I want it to be.
Give him some love.
Yeah. 1 man wide to the right, 2 to the left. Man in motion.
Option
going to be
20.
an option play. He's going to keep it himself, and that's no good. He's going to get dropped back to about the 16-yard line.
Taking a timeout here, we can keep the clock. And
that's right. We're going to have another opportunity to score. Carl Albert takes its 2nd time out of the half.
I like it. Get as much as you can get.
We're just going to stay here with them. So Carl Albert takes its 2nd time out of the half. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the first half. So, Coach Terry, what do you think so far?
Good start, other than the penalties.
Yeah.
It's definitely an experience doing this. I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, I'm loving it. I hope you are.
I'm just curious, 2:25 left on the clock. You know we're willing to stop the clock to get the ball back. What do you do if you're Guthrie? You got 13 yards to get. You don't want to stop the clock yourself on an incomplete pass.
No.
Be interesting to see what they do here. But yeah, this is fun. I could have gone without knowing 33,000 people are watching, but it's all right.
No, it's okay. So just to set up where we are, the Titans have played. I don't want to say.
Yeah, don't jinx us.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say that they've played at their level yet in this first half. I just haven't seen it, but they have done what they needed to do to shut out the Blue Jays to this point.
Yeah, I think defense is playing pretty solid. They've forced how many punts? 4?
Well, yeah, this is Guthrie's drive. This is their 5th drive, so 4 punts. Well, 1 was an interception, 3 punts and interception. Rice is going to throw it out there in the flat, and he's going to get upended there at the 23. He's a long way short, and Coach Dunn calls the timeout immediately.
We'll have 1 timeout left, right?
No, I think that'll be it.
No timeouts, 2-minute drill.
Right. So put on the armbands, and let's get ready to go.
This is one of the last periods of practice on pregame. This 2-minute march up and down the field. So I know it's well rehearsed. I've been the guy yelling it out for 10 years.
So the ball goes up from the 16 to the 24. Is going to bring up 4th down and 5. And 2:17 left. And the Titans call their final timeout for the half.
I think we had some words exchanged between some young men, and Coach Dunn told a couple guys to knock it off when he met with the official. After he met with the officials there. Kind of sums up the level of rivalry. A lot of these guys go on and play other sports, and the kids from Guthrie play other sports too. If you've never been in the gym in Guthrie, that's a whole nother experience.
It is.
You know, everything we do, these two schools, there's no love lost, which is fine with me.
Well, they're always in the same district in any sport.
Love it. I would just like to play more games at home. We're always at Jelsma.
Exactly.
I don't know how they cook the books when they're pulling numbers for districting, but
next year they'll be at our place.
Yeah. It's supposed to be every other year, but it seems to work out where it's not.
Yeah, it does not seem to work out that way.
I'd like to see Tristan catch this in the air and put a move on somebody.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I think the wind's blowing. It's a little breeze where we're at. I don't know what it's doing on the field.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a breeze out of the south. Carlock is back to do the kicking. Tristan Haynes is standing at midfield.
Oh, he snapped
the ball goes over his head. And then we got to get a move on. Todd James is down there, and we've got to get him in the end zone. And he's down.
Safety, love it.
Safety for the Titans. 2:08 left, and we'll get the ball.
And a short field off the safety punt.
So a safety, the ball flew over Carlock's head, back into the end zone. Carlock had a valiant effort trying to get out, but there were way too many people.
Unfortunately, that's one of the ways that when I was playing here that we came out on the wrong end. We had a bad snap on a punt and couldn't overcome it.
Again, one of the things that we have to do, and I talked about this in regard to the penalties, but also composure, and Coach Dunn is trying to keep the guys, leveled out over here on the sidelines.
Yeah, we got some banter back and forth, and it's been addressed, and I'm afraid the next time the official's going to penalize.
Yep.
I'm not going to call anybody out, but he was just spoken to very sternly on what to correct.
So the Carl Albert Titans now go up 19-0 and have 2 minutes left, and they're going to receive the ball back here. Take advantage of the things that are given to you.
That's right. I was a little nervous he was going to get out of the end zone.
I did, because he was moving.
Yeah, that's a good athlete back there.
Yeah.
You said something about shout-outs earlier. I got a text from my secretary. Her daughter just went to basic training for the Air Force and wrote her first letter home, I think, and at the bottom of the letter gave a shout-out to me. So I'm going to give a shout-out to Arissa Ziebert at Lackland Air Force Base going through basic training. Thank you for your service, and keep crushing it, kid.
Absolutely. So here is the kickoff from the 20-yard line.
Yes.
And it's going to be taken. It's right in the hands of Tristan Haynes. He's got a group in front of him, and he's looking to get out and cannot seem to get away. He's going to go down at the 46-yard line.
You notice he slipped when he caught that went to take off. That's something that you deal with at Jelsma Field. Like I said earlier, it's always a little soggy.
Carl Albert's sixth possession of the first half.
No timeouts, minute 58. Everybody, like you said, has got an armband on, so coaches will be yelling a number here.
Right. You see the number, you look down at the armband, you know the play. You move forward. One man to the top of your screen, trips to the bottom. This time Matthews is in. Ball is out here to Tristan Haynes, and he's looking to get out of bounds. He gets out of bounds. No, they said the clock keeps running. So he goes from the 45 and goes down at about the 38-yard line.
And the guys already have the formation. And we got the number coming in.
And you can see the clock there on your screen. This time 2 wideouts to the left.
We don't have the play at the top. We weren't
and
set.
He was moving.
Quarterbacks, it's tough. We're trying to be in a hurry up, but you got to make sure that everybody's set.
That time it was Christian Oku that was moving out there on that far left side.
He didn't see the initial play call when it came in.
That's going to back the Titans back up. They were at the 38, and that's going to move them back
and the
to
clock's
the
rolling.
43.
Snap the ball, boys.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. Elijah Matthews in the backfield.
What do we?
Woodring takes the ball. He drops back, and he is down. He is down in Titan territory at the 48-yard line. They may give him progress to the 49, but that'll be it. And that's where they're going to place the ball.
Problem with that is the clock's running and your receiver's got to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to bring up third down and about 17 for the Titans. The clock is moving, 43 seconds and counting.
I think we've lost our hurry up.
Yep.
Maybe take a shot, see what happens. If not, you're happy with 17 or 19-point lead going in the half.
Absolutely. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Elijah Matthews is going to throw it out there to Todd James, and good block there by Tristan, and that's going to pick up the first down, which will stop the clock for just a minute. 19 seconds left. Going to take the ball down to the 32-yard line. Actually, the 31. 16 seconds and counting. Woodring drops back. He's going to throw it out there in the flat, and that's caught there by Washington. No timeouts. They stop the clock for the first down.
Spiewak can make a field goal from there.
Absolutely, but you've got to clock it with 8 seconds to go. Woodring's going to take the ball. He clocks it. 4 seconds left. Spiewak, do your thing.
We lost a few seconds on one of the after that penalty. With not snapping the ball very quick and then having to have your guys come back down the field. Other than that,
we are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. This is going to be a 35-yard attempt by Spiewak. The last one was 36. Call, and there's motion.
Offside.
Yep.
Closer never hurts on a field goal.
No, absolutely. They're going to move the ball from the 19 down to the 15, or actually down to the 13. That doesn't make sense, but still, that's what they're doing. And so that's going to move it on in. It's going to make it a 30-yard attempt. Spiewak from the right hash.
Clean snap, clean hold, step inside. They're bringing pressure from the bottom.
Farley calls for the ball. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it's through.
He nailed it again.
3 points. Ethan Spiewak from 30 yards out. And as I've said all this season, that kid's a weapon. We'll be back with you. That's the end of the half. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan. Wait a minute. We've got an interview by Coach Dunn. Interview by Coach Dunn. Down on the sidelines. And we're ready when you're ready, Jordan.
All right, Coach, give Coach Dunn a second here.
Talking about how we want to kick the ball.
Dunn, it looks like on offense you had some of those deep crossing works working with Tristan and Trinae. What led to that strategy?
Well, I mean, we like our guys against anybody, you know, and if people are going to play man coverage on them, you know, you got to be able to get those guys the ball and go test people in their coverage. So, you know, we try to do that weekly regardless because they're our best guys. So it was nothing special.
What's the message going to be about maybe a couple of those holding penalties?
Man, hey, we don't like to kill our guys' spirit, you know. I mean, we get held every time we run out on a route, you know, and so we're going to tell our guys to go block and go block like they always do. We're not going to kill their spirit on that. Go block your tail off. That's why we do what we do.
Defensively, any criticism there? Looks like they're doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of alignment issues that we had there that we could have been better on, and you know, we got to get off the field on third down a couple times there where we give up something short, you know, in the pass game. So, no, but I think we're playing pretty lights out. Kids are playing physical and playing fast. That's all you can ask for.
All right, Coach, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
I am here to contest the new Whataburgers from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That is not
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your halftime is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. Your halftime is also brought to you by CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located on Automobile Alley in Oklahoma City across from the Hideaway Pizza. From custom dining tables, mantels, reclaimed beams, as well as custom cabinetry, come visit. Tell us what you think of the new showroom on Google and take a custom charcuterie board home while supplies last. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest contest giveaways. CK12 Designs in their new location at 820 North Broadway, also 8209 Northeast 23rd. We're going to let you listen to the Guthrie Band here as we take this little break here for halftime. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments as you listen to the Guthrie Band.
Let's hear it one more time for our Pink Week Pee Wee cheerleaders, accompanied by the Guthrie High School Band. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Guthrie High School marching band under the direction of Rob Blackburn, Billy Richardson, Michael Ray, and Bill Perry. Additional staff, Jessica Chambers, Cole Criven, Liz Lerner, Derek Johnson, Connor Cummings, Riley Grove, Matthew Stevenson, Wayne Hooper, and Lisa Hoyle. Tonight, the band will perform the entire 2024 program, The Summit. They help bring awareness to all cancer patients by wearing a pink bandana on their arm. Let's help cheer them on for their final performance of the season. Guthrie High School is proud to present the Summit. Drum majors Jack Marballo, Peyton Edberg, Austin White, and the Guthrie High School Marching Band.
like, okay, hold on. So, the college is going to be there? I'm like, you're not going to be suffering the whole time.
All right, that was your Guthrie Band, and that's brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing and CK12 Designs. And we are here at halftime where the Carl Albert Titans lead 22-0 over the Guthrie Blue Jays. Looking around our state in the 5A, one of our in-district teams, Del City, is playing Claremore at Claremore. And currently at halftime, Del City is up 20-14 over Claremore. Looking around the state, Pryor put it on Memorial. Lawton is leading Altus 14-7 at home. And Noble is at El Reno. They're down 10-7 at half. Lawton MacArthur 32-3 over Southeast. Tahlequah is pummeling Will Rogers. Collinsville is 41, Nathan Hale 0. Coweta is 7, Booker T. Washington is 10. Pretty good game going on there for a 2-4 against a 6-2. Shawnee 6-2 against Bishop Kelly 3-5. You know, Bishop Kelly had a really rough start, but they have come on here of late. And so Shawnee is at Bishop Kelly, and they're being taken care of 37-14 over Shawnee right now. A good battle going on. Doesn't affect Carl Albert in regard to playoffs, but Bishop McGuinness at Newcastle, and that's a heck of a game. 7-7 at halftime. Durant and McAllister. McAllister is number 8. Durant is 2-5 on the year, and they are tied at half, 7-7. That would be quite the upset there. And East Central took care of Edison Prep. That's a final from last night, 66-14. So there's a look from around our state. So, Coach Terry, you've been doing this for a half. What do you think about calling a game and being the color analyst?
It's a new experience. Like I said earlier, I appreciate the opportunity. I'm not going to quit my day job. But it's fun to have this perspective.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a game from the football stands in a long time. Usually down on the field, making sure the students are behaving.
Right. Well, that is your job.
Yeah. And luckily we have really good students.
Yeah, we do.
But no, it's been good. I think defensively playing really well. You hear Coach Dunn mention a couple of things. The coach always has to mention something to get better at.
Right.
Offensively, other than penalties, not much to complain about there either. Like to run the ball a little bit better, but it's always tough against Guthrie. I mean, you take what you can get, and right now we have success throwing the ball. Curious to see what Guthrie's going to do coming out of halftime. Down 22 points.
That's right.
I bet we see more number 14 quarterback.
We're going to see a whole lot of him.
They haven't had, I don't have the stats, but they haven't had a lot of success running. So we'll kind of see what they stick to their game plan or start airing it out a little bit more. Yeah, it's been a good half. I can't ask for much better. 22-0 lead after 2 quarters against Guthrie. I'll take it every time.
Well, it's been a good half. We've got 45 seconds left here in the halftime, and then there will be a 3-minute runoff while the players get warmed up. And as you said, the defense has obviously done their job. We've had a few breakdowns in regard to passes, but several of those, if you think back, were either tipped.
Yeah, we were close on a couple picks.
Exactly. And could have been a whole lot worse than what it is right now, just at 22-0. So,
and you got to remember that good football teams are going to make football plays.
That's right.
When these two teams play, they're both going to have success at some level. Very rarely do we come out and they just shut us down, and very rarely do we come out and they shut us down. So,
right.
Yeah, really happy with the first half, and I think the coaches would be too.
I think so too. And the players are coming on now to get warmed up for this second half. And it is an exciting night in Guthrie, Oklahoma, where Carl Albert has the opportunity in the next 24 minutes of play to actually solidify their #1 spot here in 5A District 2. Now, when I say that, that's more for the fans, isn't it, Coach Terry?
Yeah, absolutely. People get tied up in that playing, and, I mean, obviously you want to win every football game.
Right.
At Carl Albert, that's not really the standard district champion. I couldn't tell you how many we have. It's not something that most people keep track of. That's probably a little bit egocentric, or however you want to look at it. It's just not why we go to football practice. We go to football practice to win 4 games in November and December. And, fortunately, we've been pretty good at that.
That's right. Well, it is one of those things, and I remember that, from as long as I've been around Carl Albert football, was we just wanted to make the playoffs, period.
Sure.
It didn't matter. And I always go back to, I don't remember the exact year. You may remember the exact year, but, we went 3-5 and then
1-5.
1-5. That's right.
2012, we were 1-5,
and then rolled them off. Yeah.
We lost to Southmore, Guthrie, McGinnis. I can't remember who the other good team was in our district. Finished 4th.
But we got in.
Scratched and clawed. Made the playoffs. Beat Del City at their place. And then, that year to look back at. That off season, I don't know how we didn't have kids fall by the wayside, because the off season was as physically tough as anything I'd been around at Carl Albert.
Yeah.
And that showed up. We, as a coaching staff, figured out where kids needed to be, figured out our identity. Stevie Thompson carried the football a lot.
Right.
And, got it done. 5-5, ended up 9-5. Pretty incredible story.
It was a very incredible story. That was also the year of the Corley cancer story as well.
Coach Corley, incredible. You can't script a movie but any different.
No. Remember the Titans. I think that was a movie that somebody tried to script. But it didn't have that other part in it. So, well, all right, we're going to be back with you here for the kickoff. We'll be back here on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. Very nice people, very nice place right there at 15th and Post. Your third quarter sponsor is Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you. Choctaw, 405-281-6700, and Del City, 405-670-3665. Spiewak approaches the ball, and this time he's going to do high and deep, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that ball will be placed at the 35-yard line.
Just a note on kickoff there. I think 9 of the 10 guys running down are defensive starters.
Absolutely, yeah.
Some people take special teams off or try and sub people in. If you've never met Coach Farley, you know that's not going to happen.
That's right. You know, we had Coach Farley on the coaches show a couple of weeks back, and I don't know if you get a chance to see those.
I didn't see that. I need to go watch it.
Oh, he was great. And he said something that day. I mean, I played football, you played football, but he said something that day. He said, on special teams, we only get 1 chance. We don't get 3 downs.
Yeah.
You know? So, and
I have some great memories of him and Coach Rollins going back and forth there in special teams practice.
He is very intense. Carlock in at quarterback. He takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He's got a little running room, and he's going to take the ball from the 35 to the 40. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Following is his left guard who pulled around there.
Second down and 5, and there is a flag. It was over there on that side. We're going to see what he calls. It's dead ball.
First play.
First play, and we get an unsportsmanlike conduct. And that's going to move the ball 15 yards down the field.
Did not see that. I don't know what happened.
I didn't either, and I was looking pretty closely, but I did not see that. And that's going to put the ball in Titan territory at the 45-yard line after the penalty. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Guthrie Blue Jays, and they are in Titan territory.
Just what they want, a good play and then a penalty to cap it off.
This time, Carlock, and he's going to get hit behind the line of scrimmage, and the ball actually started to come loose. That was LeBron Royal and Caden Davis and Todd James, and they were all in there, and they just pounded on Carlock.
Great job spilling the puller and beating the quarterback in the backfield.
Ball goes back to the 46. And again, I never saw him get to the 46. 2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. H-back on the right side. Elijah Smith is in there at running back. 9 seconds left on the play clock. Carlock is going to take the snap. He does. He's going to move out here to the right side. There's a flag on the play. And this time he throws it to his number 4. The ball is down. Caden Davis picks it up. And so we're going to decline the penalty, and that is a 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. A fumble on that play, and the ball is dropped there at the 33-yard lines, and the Titans take over.
Other than the penalty, great start out of the half.
Absolutely.
Turnover, let's go put more points on the board. You can't score too many in this game.
No, you cannot. 10:57, the ball is at the 33-yard line, so 67 yards to pay dirt. LT Simmons is in the backfield. Double tight end set to the left side, 2 wideouts to the right.
Yeah, tight end in a wing with Marcus.
Yep. Devin Woodring is in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He hands it off to LT. LT's looking. He cuts back to the middle, and he's going to dig out some positive yards there. Goes from the 33 up to about the 36-yard line.
I have a feeling we're about to get a heavy dose of the Carl Albert Titan run game.
I kind of think so, too, and that's a good way to make this thing happen faster.
Well, LT should be fresh because I think that's his first handoff.
Yeah, he took a pass down for a touchdown, but 2nd down and 7 now for the Titans. 2 men wide to the right, same formation. Woodring takes the snap. This time he's going to lead LT, but he's going to cut back up to the middle, and he's going to get across the 40 barely. They're going to place the ball at the 40-yard line, so 4 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd down And 3.
Same formation, counter, 2 different directions.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nice when you can line a guy up like Marcus in the wing and pull him. I know he would beat me to the hole. So.
He's well, and he's a big body, and he just blocks so well. So this time, double tight end set. Washington on the left, Haynes on the right, Simmons in the backfield. Woodring's going to keep it, and
backside.
He comes down from the backside.
Oh, that's not a very good spot.
That's not a good spot at all. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 and kind of a decision here. Leading 22-0. I think you just put it in and make it happen.
Let's go.
4th and 1. Caden Davis is coming on. The ball is there at the 42. Needs the 43 for the first down.
Change quarterbacks. Newton's in the game.
That's exactly right. I saw Caden start to bounce on there.
He did, and they pulled him back.
And he pulled back. Daniel Newton, number 4, comes in the game. Newton has had some injury at his leg, but he is a running style quarterback, and he's going to bounce up the middle, and he drives forward for the first down. I think he's got it.
That was close.
You're standing right over it. What do you think?
I think you already signaled that they got it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to look.
Are they really? Don't keep backing up, man.
Yeah, and you love it when the official looks.
He did. He took a
sideline.
step back before he put the ball down.
Yeah, they call it. This guy's signaled first down already.
Yeah, okay. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. The ball is at the 43. And
it is an official's timeout.
It is an official's timeout. Okay.
They had a guy get up, so 6:57's walking off
57.
slow.
That was, nope, I've got the wrong sheet up here. I can look it up real quick. That's number 57. That's Corey Carlock. And
Colton's brother, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Make an assumption.
Yeah. $8:50 left here in the third.
They just started the clock.
So it's time to get back on. The play clock has started. Here come the Titans. 1st and 10. Woodring back in the game at quarterback. 3 men wide out to the right. Empty backfield. Woodring's going to go out to his right side. He's going to throw back over there, and he's got a man.
So I want to comment on this play. I've been waiting for it.
Yeah.
Guthrie is so well coached. They had 3 guys identify the guy that we put in at tackle to run down the field. Really good by them. We still completed the pass, but I've been waiting for that play to happen.
Ball goes down to the 36-yard line. That was Cooper Brackage on the reception. Trips to the right. Woodring is going to take it out to the right, and he's going to give it off to LT. LT misses one man, gets down to the 30-yard line.
Going over here. There's no way they call that on us.
LT makes his way down to the 30-yard line.
It's one of my thoughts at halftime. Things are going to get chippy.
Absolutely.
Maintain your composure. We already had one unsportsmanlike. Hopefully.
And we've got another one.
On both of us. Yeah, they offset.
Yeah. So unsportsmanlike conduct called on both teams, which offsets and moves the ball again. Just keeps it where it is, basically. You've got 1st and 10 at the 36.
I would like to know what Tristan did to get the offsetting part of that penalty, but
so would Coach Dunn.
He's asking. LT comes off. Wilkerson comes off. Oku goes on. Elijah Matthews comes back in. And the ball is going to be placed. I don't understand what happened, but the ball is at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's where the previous play ended.
And there's Woodring, and he just lowers his shoulder and goes down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
That's something you're going to play Carl Albert quarterback at Carl Albert High School. You're going to have to be a kid that's got to be able to run the ball. Coach Johnson will, if you can run, you're going to run to death. Ask Joe Stoner.
Yeah.
Or Stevie Thompson.
Yeah. Trips to the right. LT is back in at the running back. Tight end on the left side. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to throw it out there to Haynes, and Washington does a great job at not getting the holding call by just standing in the way.
Good decision by Devin there. Run pass option and took numbers out there on the boundary and made positive yards.
We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank, and that ball is placed down there at the 14-yard line.
Newton's in at quarterback.
6 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 4. Daniel Newton in at quarterback. Tight end to the right, trips to the left. LT Simmons in at running back. Newton takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out to LT. LT's got some blockers. He cuts back at the 10, 5, and down to about the 1, maybe the 2.
Another Blue Jay down.
There's a Blue Jay down at about the 11-yard line, and they're going to take a timeout for an injury. And so we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The Titans have it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Daniel Newton in at quarterback, 6 foot, 200 pounds, trips to the right. LT Simmons in the backfield. Newton's going to keep it himself. He's going to push up, and he's going to drive those legs, and he gets knocked back to about the 4.
Good job at the point of attack by Guthrie.
Absolutely. They
that out.
spread that out and made the attack happen.
I was keeping my eye on Maddox that play. I just had a gut feeling we were going to go behind the tight end, and Guthrie did really good.
Newton's still in at quarterback.
2 tight ends.
Yep, double tight end. Wilkerson on the left. James on the right. 2 wideouts. Newton takes a snap. He goes directly, makes a spin.
No.
And no. He gets down to about the 2.
Rhino, here comes Caden.
Yep. Here comes the big boys and Caden. And this will be 3rd down at the 2.
Brings up 3rd down for the Titans.
Never a bad thing to let 16
no.
get you 2 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's a bull.
And Guthrie is well coached. They'll know, they'll try and attack C-gap, which is probably where we're trying to attack. So like he ran it earlier and bounced outside, just be an athlete, find the hole.
Davis moves up, powers to the left. Davis takes a snap. He goes left. He throws it over. Touchdown! Maddox Wilkerson. Little toss over.
The genius of Coach Johnson. Nobody in the stadium thought that was coming.
No, not even me.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to run behind his blockers there. And a little pop pad, a little Tebow.
So Caden Davis gets his first touchdown pass of the year, and over to Maddox Wilkerson, and that's a 2-yard touchdown for the score. The Titans lead 28-0.
If left-handed, I wonder if he's really a lefty.
Yes. Davis to Wilkerson.
Oh, good job by Jake Farley getting the snap up.
Great job there, and the Titans now lead.
Coach Farley won't smile about it right now, but he will this weekend when he watches it.
That's right. 29-0. You know, when we were interviewing him, well, we'll be back with you here. We'll talk about the play and the drive in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. a call at 405-445-8971. Kind of a back-breaking drive. 5 minutes and 51 seconds, covering 67 yards, 11 plays, capped off by a pop pass. Davis to Wilkerson for the score.
Just got a text from one of my former tight ends, Jay Kill, said, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Okay, this time you're going to see a little bit of different here. Spiewak is possibly going to do just a little deep onside, and he's going to pop that up. The guys are going to get downfield in a hurry. The ball is caught there at the 30, and it's going to go up to about the 33, and that's it. So as we in our coaching show, we actually had Coach Farley on, and we talked about the intensity, but we also talked about what it's like to actually have to coach your son in your position group. And
Listen, I said earlier, nobody watches more special teams film than him.
Yeah.
He looks for the most minute details to gain the upper hand, and it's incredible. It's incredible.
Right. And so one of the things he talked about was, okay, so Looney needs to coach Jake. so they can still go home. So this time it's going to be a handoff in the middle and no go.
Counter to us. Doing a really good job spilling pullers and squeezing the gap. Love Coach Farley to death. Came to us from Del City. Great hire by Coach Rose.
Ball goes up to the 33-yard line, brings up second down, or actually is a loss on the play back to the 33-yard line. And second down and 11.
They're going to have to get out of their comfort zone and throw the ball around.
Absolutely. And they actually have their other quarterback in. That's Rice. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw one downfield, and it's high. Oh, almost by DeAndre Dukes.
He almost had too much time.
Yep. Almost had that one picked off down here at the 39-yard line. And DeAndre brought the ball all the way down his body but couldn't get it into his hands. And so that's going to bring up third down and 11 now.
14's kind of hunched over a little bit. I didn't see the end of the play, but.
Oh, there was a guy coming right in on him as he threw.
Looks like we got there.
12 seconds left on the play clock. Got the bunch set to the left. This time Rice drops back to pass. He's looking. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. Probably a smart move.
Joe Thomas in the backfield.
And so fourth down and 11 for the Blue Jays. And they are going to go into a punting formation again. Their second possession. The first one was a fumble, and the second is going to be a 3 and out.
Coming out of halftime, turnover punt. Defensively, that's a great start.
Absolutely.
I'd love to block one. We blocked one last year. Todd's coming. Oh.
Almost. It's a good kick. Went off the foot. Just get away from it and let it die. Ball's going to be inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line, and that's where the Carl Albert Titans will take over.
Todd was close. Really good job of pulling up to not get a penalty there since he couldn't get to the ball.
3:55 left here in the third. And the Titans take over possession at their own 16-yard line.
Got a new group of receivers in.
Kind of this second group, Jackson Webster, Oku, and Byron Stubbs in. Still got the tight end on the left side. This time LT comes up. He goes in motion. moves to the outside, leaves it an empty backfield. Woodring's going to have to come out here. He's looking, throws across the middle, and he is.
Woodring took a shot, too.
Woodring did take a shot. There's a flag in the backfield. It was intercepted by the Guthrie Blue Jays down here at the 25-yard line. But let's see what the flag, he's looking over to the other sidelines. And
looks like it's going to be a hold, I believe.
And so.
Yeah.
And we've got a player down, so we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that.
Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Devin Woodring did get up, came off under his own power, and we are looking.
12 seconds on the play clock.
Yep, we're looking at Dalen Rice in at quarterback, man in motion.
Reverse.
And the ball is down on the ground. They're going to pitch it back. He's going to throw it downfield, and no good there. That was going to be a flea flicker, and it just continued to get worse.
That play had about everything.
Yep. LeBron Royal had the pressure on back here, and so the ball is still at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Dedication to the play call. Fumble it on the pitch, still get off the double pass.
This time he's going to hand it off, and he is taken. No,
quarterback's got it.
Quarterback had it. I missed that one. LeBron Royal took the running back. The quarterback's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play from the 25 down to the 20.
Really good on the power read by the quarterback. LeBron took the tailback, and he kept it and got inside.
3rd down and 5 now. The ball is at the 20-yard line, just outside the 20.
Maybe we bring a little pressure here, 3rd and medium.
Carlock, the running quarterback, is in. And Carlock's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get down. He does not have enough for the 1st down.
We dialed it right into his lap, and we missed. 4th and 2 looks like.
That time the ball goes down to the 17-yard line.
I don't know who that was off the edge, but they'd like to run that play back.
4th and 2, and they're going to put in their heavy package. And he's trying to draw him off sides to begin with. This is Blake Doles. He's the H-back, took one earlier, and this time he pops in, pops out, and he doesn't have it. He is down, and it's a turnover on downs.
Great job by the defense. Bow their necks right there and prevent them from getting a 1st down.
Well, I say they begin to, I've been watching because the line judge came in from this side and he gave them way more than the quarterback ever had, and they're going to actually measure this off. They're going to bring the chain crew in, and they're going to see he was never down to the 15-yard line. And so we're going to see here with the measurement.
Still short.
And it is a turnover on downs by the Carl Albert Titans.
You never know what you're getting from the line judge on the Guthrie sideline. Titans need to chew some clock here, get out of their end.
My bad.
1st and 10 from the 16.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for the Carl Albert Titans.
2 tight ends and deuce. Woodring's back out there. That's a great sign.
Absolutely. LT is in the backfield. This time Woodring hands off to LT. LT's got a little cut. Another. LT was coming down the sidelines. There is a flag thrown in from the backside.
We hold and they don't.
That's right. That's the way it works. Boy, I'm glad you figured that out. I mean, how long have you been coaching?
I've been up here enough times. I've got it down.
Now you're sounding like Coach Goff.
I heard somebody say the ghosts of Jelsma. Well, the ghosts have stripes sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So the ball's going to go from the 16-yard line, and that's going to go all the way back. That'd be half the distance to the 8.
And this is my deal with holding. It happens every play.
Exactly.
So it ought to be pretty balanced.
But not tonight.
Yeah.
Right. It's balanced to one side.
Scales are broken.
Right. So now it will be 1st down and about 18. One man wide to the right,
Still
one man wide to the left. Yep. This time Woodring drops back. He's going to throw it long downfield. He's got a man.
Pass interference.
And it's got to be. There is a flag that comes in. That was intended for Washington. And really, he has been the holding killer all night.
Yeah, we get a penalty, we get in the hole, throw it to 7.
So that time is a pass interference. Is going to move the ball down, and it won't be enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, number 1 was clearly playing the receiver. Never looked.
Yeah, he did not look back. You're correct. So that ball's going to move from the 8 down to about the 23.
Not a 1st down.
Nope. But it will be 2nd down.
Or not
no, it's still
10.
1st down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, still 1st down. But it'll be 1st down and 3 now. Trips to the right. Woodring takes the ball, hands off to Simmons. Simmons cuts up the middle, and he's got down to the 30. He face arms a guy and gets down and goes out of bounds. And finally, a flag for a hit out of bounds.
LT did something really good there. They in the defense that they play, their corner is unblocked, and he made the corner miss and got to the next level. Really good. Something that game planning for Guthrie, you've got to have your athletes make plays. And if you can make somebody miss, you usually bounce them for big gains.
So LT Simmons, they say, went out of bounds at the 42. And after the
number
late
9
hit, after the late hit, that's going to move the ball into Blue Jay territory down at the 43-yard line, and that's a Titan 1st down. 1:57 left here in the 3rd. Trips to the right. Tight end on the left. Woodring's going to take the snap. Hands off to LT Simmons, and he bounces back to the middle. He's trying to find a hole, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play.
That's what I was talking about. The unblocked corner, number 1 there, forces him to go back inside, where all his hope is.
Ball goes to the 41, 2nd down and 8. Trade out the tight ends. Marcus James comes off. Maddox Wilkerson goes in.
No hurry in getting the plays in.
Absolutely.
Take your time. Make sure everybody's lined up.
This time, James is going to be on the right side as the tight end. Washington out here to the left. Haynes and James wide to the right. Hand off to LT Simmons. And he's going to get to the 40-yard line. Picked up 1 more yard on the play.
Backside linebacker again. Guard and backside tight end are pulling. I mean, it's impressive. When you can have tight ends pull and swab the hole, it's really good. And with 12 and 45, that's a weapon.
LT and Maddox Wilkerson come off. Delijah Matthews and Christian Oku go on. 3rd down and 7. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This is Oku out here on the bottom of your screen.
Sprint out to the right.
And he's going to pitch it out there to Elijah Matthews. Elijah pushes a hand out but doesn't get anything.
Great tackle.
Yep. Good one-on-one tackle out there on that right side. The ball gets down to about the 39-yard line.
Matthews, the ball carrier. Kate White on the tackle.
4th down from the 40 and plus territory.
And we're just going to let the clock. Yep, we're going to let the clock run out. The ball's going to be down there at the 39-yard line.
Let the band fire up our 4th quarter song.
4th down and 6. And we're going to go to the 4th quarter. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
I am here to contest the new Whataburgers from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That. It's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. It's Whata wings.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 4th down and 6. Woodring is going to go out to the left side. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a man, and he catches it. Tristan Haynes. There is a flag back in the backfield. Tristan Haynes catches it down there at the 10-yard line. The White Hats calling everybody back, so I think it must be against us. It's got to be a hold, right?
They're going to get us for holding.
Yeah. Holding against Carl Albert. That's what it is. Well,
convert the 4th down, and now we got a punt.
Right.
I told you in the break I'd love to see us go for it, and we did.
Yeah. You and I both said we wouldn't, and we did.
Yeah.
And we made it, and we got a hold.
Shoot ourselves in the foot.
Right.
Thankfully, we have a little cushion.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing Trinae punt again.
Yeah, here we go. Trinae Washington will be doing the punting duties. The ball is going to be moved back now to the 49-yard line, and that is in Guthrie territory. Trinae Washington will be kicking from about his own 40, and Carlock is back at the 20-yard line. Oh, it's a beauty.
Check up.
Oh! Almost.
4 yards too much. That looked like he threw it.
Yep.
In a spiral.
Yeah, he did. That was 60 yards in the air. We're back now with our 4th quarter. And our 4th quarter is brought to you by Valier Physical Therapy. Are you looking for top-notch physical therapy services? Look no further than Valier Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. Call them at 705 Southeast 15th Street, Suite 200. They have pre-op programs, preventative screening, and specialized services. Valier physical therapy.
And Carlock in a quarterback.
And run up the middle there. The ball goes from the 20-yard line.
Straight up the middle. Brings up second down for the Blue Jays.
Doesn't seem like there's a big sense of urgency from Guthrie.
Really not at all. 11:24. This is their third possession of the second half. Actually, this is their fourth possession of the second half. And they move the ball from the 20 up to the 24. Brings up 2nd and 6. And again, this time, quarterback keep, and Marcus James. That was Kathan Perucci who met him, and Marcus James cleaned it up. And my goodness, they move him all the way back up to the line of scrimmage. He was coming out of the backfield. I never saw that happening. Ball's at the 24, brings up 3rd down and 7. They've got Carlock in all the way. They haven't put Rice in. Rice is generally the thrower. Rice is actually playing in the H-back position. Man in motion. Carlock is going to throw, and he gets brought down, and they're finally getting to him. That was LeBron Royal. Great job. Knocks him back to the 18-yard line. 6 yards lost on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 12.
Love to see a punt return here.
Oh, wouldn't you?
We got 2 back.
Elijah Matthews and Haynes are in. Haynes to the near side, Matthews to the far side.
Hold up our return here. Let our guys have a chance to return this.
And he's going to get it off. And it's going to go out there to Matthews. Matthews takes it at the 48. He's got a wall, a little bit of grass movement. He's going to make his line down to the 20, and he's going to cut back, go out of bounds.
There's a flag
at about the 15.
Line.
Well, there has to be a flag because it was a long run, and he backs it up to the 30.
Just waiting on a defensive holding, and we'll have the trifecta tonight.
Right, there you go. Holding against Carl Albert, and that's going to move the ball back to the 40-yard line. It'll be a spot foul. So it's going to go from the 30 back to the 40, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans.
It's more time to run offense.
Exactly. We'll make this go slow. This is Carl Albert's 4th possession of the second half.
How far?
Ball is going to be placed there at the 43-yard line. That is in Blue Jay territory. Trips to the left, tight end to the right side. LT Simmons in. Daniel Newton takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to cut up, and he's going to get inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line.
Ran counter to the bottom, and the unblocked corner, the guy you can't account for, making the play.
And that is a good play there by Carlock, because there's only one man to beat at that point.
Yeah.
Trips to the left, tight end on the right side. Maddox Wilkerson in this time. LT Simmons to the left of Daniel Newton. Daniel takes the snap. The ball is on the ground. He picks it up. He's looking out, and he's going to try to get out there. He's going to get taken down all the way back at the 47-yard line.
Really good closing speed by 15 there.
Absolutely. So 10 yards lost on the play.
Brings up 3rd and long.
And that'll be 3rd down and 14. Elijah Matthews comes in. Tristan Haynes comes in. Trinae Washington comes in.
Take care of the football, get a chunk back.
Daniel Newton stays in at quarterback. Jackson Webster comes in.
We're going to have to take a timeout.
Yeah, we're down to 3 on the play clock, and so there's going to have to be a timeout here by the Carl Albert Titans. And we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
With you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 7 minutes, 57 seconds, 29-0 for the Carl Albert Titans. And a few...
Looks a little thinner on the Guthrie sideline.
Yeah, a few mishaps. And the Carl Albert Titans are now 3rd and 14 on this drive.
They're waiting to see what personnel would come in. You can see their coaches over there.
Right.
Hurry to the ball so they don't have time to adjust.
Woodring is going to come out. And all the number 1 receivers are in. 3rd and 14. Woodring is at quarterback. LT Simmons, the tailback. Woodring's going to drop back to pass. And he's going to step up.
Oh, Devin. Nice
he got out. And now he's just going to take off running. He gets grabbed by his shirt.
Horse collar.
And there's going to be a horse collar, and that should move the ball down for the first down.
How he gets out of there?
I don't know. He went to spinning. And that will be a personal foul, horse collar. And that's going to move the ball. The end of the play was at the 43. And so that will move the ball all the way down inside the 30.
It's a great way to overcome 3rd and 14.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to move the ball to the 29.
It's important that he didn't just lob it up for somebody to try and make a play. You throw a pick off of that.
Right. 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans. Woodring stays in the game.
Tight end wing to our side.
Yep. Washington to the top of your screen. Haynes to the bottom. Oh, got a motion there. And that was my swimmer. I hate to say that.
Hold his water.
Yeah. Kalen Smith with the motion. And that's going to move the ball back to the 34. Going to bring up 1st down and 15. The clock keeps running. That's a good thing.
Sure.
Same formation. Woodring's going to take the snap. Everybody's pulling to the right. He's got a little bit of room. Nope.
He has a lane if we get inside our kick out there. We'll take it. Got 3 back.
The ball's going to be placed there at the 31-yard line.
LT runs hard.
Yes, he does. 2nd down and 12 now. And the clock keeps running. 6:51 and counting. Byron Stubbs, Washington, out there on the left. Woodring's going to take it, hand it off to LT. LT's looking for a hole. He's trying to get to the outside. He's going to pick up about 4 or 5 more before he goes to the sidelines and gets down before he gets out of bounds. Smart play there by LT.
That's right. Keep the clock running.
Absolutely. Ball goes down to the 26-yard line. 5 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ran counter again there. Seems to be Coach Jay's go-to run play today.
Everybody's just kind of letting the clock do its thing. Nobody gets excited until the clock gets under 10, and then we start getting set. Just playing this out. This time Woodring's going to keep it himself, and he's going to look for a place to get outside. And he's going to get down to the 25, maybe picks up 1 yard on the play, brings up 4th down. And Ethan Spiewak, this will be his 3rd in the game tonight. The ball goes down to the 25-yard line. And so that's going to set it up from 32, which means a 42-yard field goal. He's got the leg.
He's right in the middle of the field,
which is the place that he likes it from. So this attempt is from 42 yards for Ethan Spiewak. It'll be his 3rd attempt of the evening.
Snap the ball.
He's made 2. The ball is down. The kick is up.
It's got to go.
No. That one fell short.
Like we kind of chipped that one a little, got under it. Something can happen on grass, especially if they let it grow a little taller when the Titans come to town.
That's right. So that'll be a turnover on downs after the attempted field goal. And the Guthrie Blue Jays, because we didn't get a field goal, they just blew their pink stuff up in the air. That was exciting.
Something to celebrate.
There you go. So Guthrie will have its 5th possession here of the second half. They've got 5 minutes left to make 29 points. This time it's going to be a handoff there in the middle. And ball goes from the 20 up to about the 22.
Brings up 2nd down for the Blue Jays.
Just a big pile of bodies there.
Yes. Second down and 8. This is Dalen Rice in at quarterback. 2 men wide to the right.
Again, not a lot of urgency. Just
they're letting the clock go.
This over with.
Yeah. This time they're going to pitch it out there, and he's looking for a way out, and there's no place to go.
About 7 different Titans had a chance there.
And when you talk about swarming defense, that was the epitome of a swarming defense right there. Ball is moved back to the 17-yard line. Brings up 3rd down and 13. The Titan band is getting loud. Play clock down to 4. Rice takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out there again. He's looking for a place to run. He's got a little hole, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Ball goes up to the 22-yard line.
Feels good to be able to take a deep breath in this one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The last couple of years have been
very tight. Very tight. Carlock in to do the punt. And almost.
Everybody get away.
Going to bounce and get away. And that ball is going to die there at the 41-yard line. And if everything works out right, this should be the last possession right here. We really need to pick up 1 first down, it looks like.
A good performance tonight.
Absolutely.
Other than penalties, I don't know of anything they could really circle to say, hey, we didn't do this very good.
The Carl Albert will have its 5th possession of this second half. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. And the ball is at the 41-yard line.
The Collier in at quarterback.
There you go. Anderson Collier in at quarterback. And it's just going to be a run play right up the middle. And it's going to take a little bit of time. Just going to take a little bit of time off the clock. 2 minutes and 29 seconds and counting. 1 yard gain takes it to the 42. Coach Terry's making his way down the field so that he can interview our player of the game. And also Coach Dunn when this is over. Trips to the right. And they're set. This time Anderson takes the ball. He's going to pitch it back here. He's got a little running room. He gets across the 45 up to about the 48-yard line. 6 yards picked up on the play.
Third down for the Titans.
Going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Titans. And the play clock continues to go, and the clock continues to go. 1 minute and 32 seconds and counting. Everybody in the tight formation. Everybody get set and be still. Collier's going to wait for the clock to run down. He's watching the play clock. He takes that. He's going to move it around out here to the right side, and he's going to get taken down there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And they're going to let this clock continue to run. Guthrie has no reason to call a timeout, and they're not going to. We'll go under 1 minute before the punt. When this game is over, we're going to take a little break here, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to have the opportunity to talk to our player of the game and our head coach, Mike Dunn, on this win here at the Rock tonight. It's a beautiful night here in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and Carl Albert is going to take the delay of game to let the clock run all the way down to 30 seconds. And so the ball is going to be moved back to the 43-yard line.
30 seconds left in the game.
Trinae Washington will be doing the punting duties. Carlock is back deep for Guthrie. He's standing at his own 25-yard line. They're letting the clock continue to run down. And he calls for the ball. And it's going to be a kick that's going to come right over here in the stands. And kick off the right side of his foot. And that's going to let the play clock run down to 0. And the Carl Albert Titans win and take home a 5A District 2 crown, 29-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that.
Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. just a little hot.
College is more than just